Sheila was born into a wealthy family, one that believed dancing was beneath their honor. But for Sheila, dance was not just art. It was her soul's language. Her father would yell every night, "How many times do I have to tell you? End this nonsense. You're ruining our family's name." But Sheila, eyes filled with tears and fire, would whisper, "I will dance till my last breath. No one can stop my feet." One night, after yet another fight, Sheila packed her bag and left the house. The night was dark, the moon full, dogs howling in the distance. She walked alone down the empty road until suddenly she saw a young man dancing in the middle of the street. He moved strangely, gracefully, like someone possessed by rhythm. Startled, Sheila called out, "Who are you?" The young man stopped, smiled faintly. "Don't be afraid. I'm just dancing. Like you." Sheila blinked. "How do you know I dance?" He grinned. "I can see it in your eyes." That night, under the silver moonlight, two strangers danced together. And in that dance, something eternal was born. Days passed. Sheila and the boy, Jody, began performing on the streets. Their chemistry was electric. Their videos went viral. But when her parents saw it, their pride turned to rage. "She has disgraced our bloodline," her mother hissed. Her father's voice thundered, "Kill the boy! End this madness." That night, two men followed Sheila and Jody as they met at the edge of the forest. They danced together, laughing, unaware of death approaching behind them. "You're more beautiful than the moon," Jody said softly. "And you're the rhythm that keeps my heart alive," Sheila whispered. A sword flashed. Blood splattered across the earth. Jody's head fell from his shoulders. Sheila screamed until her voice broke. The world around her collapsed. She was dragged home, tied with ropes, locked away. Days later, she took her own life. Before dying, she wrote on the wall, "My death was caused by my family. Her body was buried without ritual, without respect." And that night, a dancer was born again, but not among the living. People say on full moon nights, she still dances where she died. The Serbian Dancing Lady, a spirit with blood-red eyes and broken ankles, forever moving to a rhythm only she can hear. Years later, a man named Robert and his wife Carol drove down that same road. It was quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, a pale woman appeared in front of their car. Robert swerved. The car crashed into a tree. When he opened his eyes, he saw her, standing under a streetlight, twisting her body in a haunting dance. "Did you see that?" he whispered. Carol frowned. "See what?" He blinked. She was gone. At the hospital, Robert couldn't shake the image. That same night, from his balcony, he looked outside. There she was again, the dancing lady. Her red eyes locked onto his window. A thunderous knock echoed through the house. Robert opened the door, and she was there. Her voice was deep, broken. "You destroy marriages for a living, lawyer. You break hearts for money. Now feel what broken love feels like." Robert fell to his knees. "Please, don't hurt me. I'll stop my work. I'll change." But the spirit didn't listen. Her body cracked and twisted, her hair covering her face. She lunged, and within seconds, Robert was dead. Carol screamed, fainted, and when she awoke, she was standing in the street, dancing under the same light, her eyes glowing red. She had become the next dancing lady. Elsewhere, in a small city, another horror unfolded. Mira waited for her husband Rohan to come home. Hours passed. His phone was dead. Worried, she went to her neighbor Shanti. "People say there's a ghost on the hospital road," Shanti whispered. "They say she takes people's hearts. Literally." Ignoring the warning, Mira and Shanti drove toward the hospital road. Their car broke down. The wind turned cold. They saw her, a woman in white, long hair covering her face, walking toward them. Rohan lay on the ground nearby, unconscious. Before they could reach him, the ghost bent down and reached into his chest. But Shanti threw holy water, and the spirit screamed, vanishing into the night. Back home, Mira began acting strange. She laughed in her sleep, spoke in another voice. Soon she attacked Shanti, her eyes black, her voice demonic. A priest was called. The spirit spoke through Mira. "I was killed by doctors. They took my heart while I was alive. I want justice," the priest said softly. "Justice will come. But you must let go. The spirit gave them one chance. If those doctors are punished, I'll leave forever. Rohan fought a long battle in court, exposing the crimes of the doctors. When they were finally sentenced to death, Mira was freed. The ghost disappeared, leaving behind the faint sound of a woman's heartbeat fading into silence. In another village, far away, preparations were on for a grand wedding. The bride's name was Meg,